So here, Blake, here's your tube, and you see the spirals on there, and we have the little scratches on the end. Right now, I'm just warming this up. We have a 320 grit compact grain on there, but I will also, we're gonna run half the tube back and forth, and that's how I would also recommend how you run this tube in your application, in and out. And you can see it is very simple to do that manually. We've already adjusted the machine for the diameter, and then on the other half, we're going to use this P400 CK721X. It's kind of like a lithium carbide, very fine grit, and we'll see if we can get these scratches out with that and make a very fine surface. And again, we're going to run half in and half out, so in the middle you're going to have maybe a slight area where you have some overlap, so that's not representative. Okay. We're just going to run that in. Until we get to the beginning of the belt, then we're going to put the tube in, and then we're going to run with the higher belt speed. And we are going to run with a relatively slow feed rate. We're going to release, we're going to feed forward. So we're going to run It's a very fine RA with a 320 grit, and you can see that you can see the finish. I mean, you have total consistency in the tube. I will mark this end 320, and I will now switch over to the 400. That I'm not going to put on video. It takes about 2-3 minutes to change this over. The compact grain is a little bit of a stiffer belt. You can see it looks really coarse, but it is very fine. It's a 320 grit, where the CK712 is a much thinner belt. This is actually a nicer belt if you have bent tube and you want to get around the radii. For you, not so relevant, but it could make a very nice surface finish in your application. And of course, it's a brand new belt. It should normally break in a little bit. It would get finer as it gets used, but for the purpose of today, I think we'll be fine with that. Okay, so now we come to this end of the tube. And we're gonna go. Once you run production, you don't need to do that. Okay. I'm already between the belts, so I'm just gonna turn this on here. And let it run a little bit at the beginning of the tube. The reason why it doesn't make too much sense to get it away with one pass, you have a relatively short tube length, and you can see when the tube end is going into the belt, and at that point, you can reverse when you come to the end. So then you can clean it and unload it on the same side. It's easier for the operator. And as you come to an end, and you hear that, you just open the belt. Stop the belt, and then once the tube is out, you can stop the feed. So that's your 400 grit. That's very fine, and even there I can't see your scratches anymore. The 320 will be more reliable on removing the scratch. The 400 will have a lower RA surface. And then, just for you, I measured that. Your tube was actually very well done to tolerance. And I measured it at 1039, just a tad under 1040. One oh 39.5. It's exactly where I measured it before. So the reduction in material is really negligible. Okay. Thank you very much. And that should conclude our test.